This must be sound check. I hope you hear me good. If you see me and hear me good, just write pluses in the chat. It's good because I'm start feeling that I forgot how to start a broadcast, forgot about my microphone. And first question, what's going on in the chat? Who is making this gift five sponsor subscription from the Miriam? What's going on? Thanks so much, Miriam. Thanks so much. I'm a little surprised. Again, I say hello, my dears, and before I start, I must announce this warning. Our friend Charlie Manson, he is don't be on this broadcast because Charlie have a birthday today. It's the 60 year. Happy birthday, Charlie. I wish you your birthday that you will have a birthday till 112th year, and I wish you luck. And I don't know how to make a wishes on English language, be honestly, but I hope you always be good, Charlie. Happy birthday. Yeah, and the second warning that Sammy too will not be on this broadcast full time, if I don't mistake, Sammy, because she is on a wedding. Is the not Sammy wedding? It's the events day. Yes, usually it's the Friday. A lot of people on Friday in this time and in Ukraine they are sitting in a bar, in a restaurant, but we are here for have a evening conversation. Yeah, it's the sister. Yeah, we are here for evening conversation. Name of this broadcast was chosen not randomly, be honestly, that it's not Christmas broadcast. It can be a last broadcast in this year, but I hope not last in my life, because on the next week I will be deployed. After a couple days, I think it will be more accurate information. That's why I will not have opportunity to streaming. Maybe for community post, maybe for some shorts, but don't wait from this from me big blogging activity, cause my main job it's not about blog, be honestly. Yeah, that's why. I hope that blackout don't come soon and we will have enough time for have a good conversation tonight, and yeah. Maybe it will be Christmas video or something like this, but yeah, I think that it will be last for this year. VPDFO 061, you will be back. Yeah, as like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be back. I hope. So a lot of the topics for discussion, a lot of the news, new American peace formula, I mean United States peace formula, but real name of this shitty United States peace formula, or United States of America shitty peace formula, is the news number one. Second is the corruption, very high level of the corruption. Per office of president involved in shit. Ukrainians ministry involved in this shit. All world talking about this. Why we are not talked about this? a lot of the topics, and yeah, a lot of the news. But yeah, today is the free microphone, and as usually I will wait a question from you. And yeah, so Borzit will, bro, the peace formula was a joke. I hope that is a joke, because that points of the formula, it's real bullshit, because it's not looked like a peace formula. It's the formula of capitulation. It's like a, I don't know. It's like a, okay, Ukraine, you are a fight for years, but now time to give for the Russian Empire, for the Moscow Empire, your territory. Don't worry, always be good. If they will attack you again, we will give you weapon. Real practice, real world practice show that all this peace formula, all these high level documents, memorandums, and other shit is the total bullshit. Because 20 years ago, we just gave for the Russia our long-range missiles, our nuclear weapon, and now in this year Russian launched this missile on the Ukrainian territory and destroying our houses and killed our people. Who can give warranty that they don't do this again after 1 year, after 2 years? All these papers, it have no sense in this global policy, in case when we are talking about Russia, because agreements for him is the total bullshit. We all know that they are occupators, that they are invaders, and all Russian philosophy and all that shit what's going on in Russian heads, civilian heads, soldier heads, it is the bullshit and is the plague and is the real danger for whole world. But Mr. Trump give a beautiful formula of the Ukrainian capitulation, and normal politicals Ukrainian that who are not involved in that corruption shit, a lot of the political observers, a lot of the media, not military guys who are involved in a media, who have a Telegram channel, they start laugh of it, because in my opinion, and I think that Putin too will not be agreed with this formula, because Russia has some success on his offensive operation. They have success in the Zaporizhia region. They close to success in the Kupiansk, in the Kharkov region. Pokrovsk offensive still going, and I think that all these warnings from the United States and this peace formula have no influence on the Putin and other bastards who are rulers of the Russia. Small technical pause, 1 second. I'm here. So I saw the question from the Mar Garcia. The moment. And sorry, I missed the message in a blue chat from the Borzet Wheel. Thanks so much for your donation, Borzet Wheel. Very big thanks. And I saw a question from the Mar Garcia. Oh my god. Pasha. Was the Zelensky involved, or did he just know about it? So it's very interesting question, because all that information what we have, this information from the investigation of the National Anti-Corruptional Bureau, and this is result of this investigation. A lot of the audio materials, a lot of the picture, a lot of the documents, who are showing about this fact of corruption. It's very, very big money. If I don't mistake, it's more than 96 million hryvnias as the big money, or bigger. All this corruption activity have direct influence on the Ukrainian energy system. In this shit was involved Ministry of the Energy, Minister of the Justice. I don't know how to translate this word, but just trust me, a lot of ministers was involved in this, and one of that guy who are involved in this case, is the chief of the president office of president, is the Mr. Yermak. When we are asking president know about this or don't know, president involved in this or don't know, we will talk from the law side, and we will talk from the investigation side. For some period, National Anti-Corruption Bureau published on YouTube materials from this investigation, and they mentioned about Yermak, they mentioned about that ministry, but no one mentioned about President Zelensky. Maybe at this moment, National Anti-Corruption Bureau, I will say it shortly, NABU, doesn't show any materials with information about president. Maybe they will never show it, we don't know about this, but as a fact, we are see a lot of the names who are involved in this, and the chief of the office of president was involved there. And now question, president know about this or no? Because this was corruption on the highest level of the government, ministers was involved in this, and we can only talk about this and only think about this, but in my opinion he was involved, because Mr. Mindic is the pseudo, it was Carlson, is the chief of this corruption scheme. He and his wife was involved in the other corruptional incident, is the building of the something like small cottage village, is the very, very big territory where they building 3 big villas. I mean that villa, big houses. On the one territory it was 3 villa, 1 or 4, I don't remember. Name of this cottage complex, it was Dynasty, it's translated on English, and there was 4 or 3 houses, and a lot of the investigated journalist services have information about this cottage complex, and they think that 1 house for the President Zelensky, 2nd house for the chief of president of office Yermak, and 3rd house it's for the Timur Mindic, and house number 4, villa number 4, it's for 1 minister, but be honestly I don't remember who was the 4th owner of that villa, but in this case involved a lot money, millions and millions hryvnias. And during once of the video from NABU, it was mentioned that NABU soon will come, we must freeze building of these apartments or something like this, and there is the real fact that money from this corruption scheme was involved in that case with this cottage city or cottage village. I don't know how it's correctly named. So And be honestly, I am preparing for the biggest shit because all that materials what was published, that's not all materials. Uh, we are awaiting new videos where will be mentioned Minister of the Defense Rustem Umerov. What it mean? It's mean that money what was mentioned in this investigation. I'm sorry for a lot of repeated words, but I don't know how correctly make sentences about this case. Minister of Defense of Ukraine is the civilian man, is not the officer or something like this. He wasn't elected, he wasn't chosen by the parliaments, by Ukrainian government. He was directly chosen by the Ukrainian president, Rustem Umerov. He too involved in this. And when military case will be open for the people, we will understand that in this corruption situation, they steal a little more than 96 million hryvnias and more. Be honestly, not a little. I think x2 more or x4 more, because Timur Mindic is the main person in this corruption scandal. If I don't mistake, he is a co-owner or owner of that company who will make Ukrainian long-range missile. And you, my dears, must understand that long-range missile is the very, very, very big money and very good opportunity for the government to steal this money. And yes, wait a moment, small technical pause. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm here. And we will wait for the new materials. We will wait for the groaning around of the person who are involved. But as a result, consequences of all this bullshit what's going on, we had something like boomed. How it directly translated? Something like revolution in the Ukrainian government. Or no? Wait a moment, I'm just translate this word. I'm sorry. I'm long time wasn't with you. 2 weeks without broadcast. I think that I'm start to forget English language, my dears. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. In Ukrainian high government, we had something like rebellion. A lot of the deputies, they start yelling that there must make a new coalition, coalition of the resilience, that president political party Sluga Narodu must be reformed. They must reform system of the rules of the rule of the country. I don't know how to directly translate it, but Ukrainian deputies from the Verkhovna Rada, they start talking that first reform must come in a Ukrainian government system. And for start this reform, I'm sorry, Mr. Yermak, chief of the president's office, must go out from this system, because a lot of the deputies, a lot of the people think that Yermak is the shadow ruler, something like Grey Cardinal or something like this, and he must go out, and only after this in Ukrainian government system will start reform. And in July or August of this year we had big protests in Ukraine, because Верховна Rada, Ukrainian high government, voted about law about how I can correctly describe this. They voting about law that rights of the NABU, National Anti-Corruption Bureau, and special anti-corruption prosecutor will have limited rights, and all in biggest part anti-corruptional investigation must go to the simple prosecutor and to the SBU, but people understand that is a total bullshit, because all this investigation will be closed, and people who involved in a corruption, they will be unpunished. That's why we have what we have. Yesterday at evening, president have something like meeting with his policy party, something like conference. After that conference, nothing changed, but only on this moment. I'm sorry. Only on this moment, but we will see what will going on in the closest, in the shortest future. So yeah, but all this case with this high-level government corruption, it will have some consequences, because thanks for that bastards who are doing bullshit like this, Ukraine lose. People lose trust to Ukraine, and a lot of the European partners will start think, for what we are supporting Ukraine, because Ukrainian big politicals will steal this money. And I understand our partners, but what we can do with this? Simple Ukrainians too feel all this bullshit, because this money, this part of money, what I mentioned, was stealed from the Ukrainian energy direct. All that money should be used for the defense system on the Ukrainian electrical station. And thanks for that bastards who are steal money from this, I have only 4 hours of electricity per day. Thanks for God, in Friday I have electricity in the evening. But on the next week I will not worry about this, because I will sit on a fucking Donbass, use a flow and generator, and will not worry about electricity. But as a result of this corruption, we have damaged electrical station, we have a damaged nuclear station energy transfer system, and other, and is the very serious consequences. Sorry, message on the blue chat on the PayPal, it's donation from the Mark Garcia. Very big thanks for your support, Mark. And the second my question is, what's going on? VL200 gifted a sponsor subscription to the Olga. What's going on? Today sponsor subscription gift day, or what? Thanks so much for this. I think on a 1 minute I will go back to the chat and we'll see what do you think about all that flow of the words, what's come from my mouth. And as a direct answer on a question of the Mark, what do you think president involved in this or no? He are defending Yermak, and my dears, is the highest level of the corruption. A lot of the decision was signed by the president. What do you think? He knows about this or no? That's question to you, but President Zelensky is the not saint man. He is the not Saint Nicholas or something like this, and in my opinion, he can be involved in corruption. And if he was, or he still involved, he will be punished. And now rating of the president on a lowest level from whole his period of the president's time, lowest level at this moment. People don't trust to the president, people don't trust to the government, and at this moment we have case that Russia have successful offensive operation on a couple directs of the Ukrainian front line, shitty peace formula, and we don't know what to do. Because a lot of the president's decision had a direct influence on the Ukrainian front line. For example, everybody know that we have mobilization in Ukraine, and we are a failed mobilization because at this moment we have not enough infantry for the holding position. We have not enough soldier for supply tasks. We have not enough soldier for the any army task because mobilization was failed. President Zelensky opened border for the young people. Young people is from 18 till 22 years old. It's our potential soldiers who must fight for Ukraine. But now these guys walking in Poland, in Germany, in Great Britain, doesn't matter. They walk on the whole world and waiting. I think that is the worst ones of the shittiest decision because a lot of the journalists and the investigator say that it was a political decision for the making highest rating of the president. And in my opinion, this decision, stupidest decision in a world, don't give a chance for the president to go on a second period of the presidents. Yeah, I saw a question that what they do with the stolen money. They washing this money. A lot of ways of the washing this money. For example, Timur Mindic, if I don't mistake, he go in the United States and tried to buy factory or fabric on the United States territory. But in that moment, Timur Mindic had a status of the Ukrainian refugee in the United States of America. And you know, as a result, what's happened, my dears? Heard you something about this case? What's happened in the United States? FBI, Federal Bureau of the Investigation, start investigation about Timur Mindic because Ukrainian refugee tried to buy fabric or factory. I don't remember what it was directly. Tried to buy factory on a territory of the United States of America. For sure it looks strange. Refugee guy who ran away from war, he lose everything what he had, but for the short period this guy want to buy factory on American territory. It looks strange. That's why Federal Bureau of investigation start investigation about Timur Mindic, and now they looking for this guy. What it mean? It's mean that he have no way to the United States of America. It's mean that he will walk in Europe or something like this, or he will go in Africa or in a Arabic country, I don't know. But way to the Ukraine closed for him, way to the United States of America close to him. If I don't mistake, FBI have rights to investigate people in Canada, if I don't mistake, and in Latin America, if I don't mistake. But shitty situation for this guy, and I'm happy that it's happened. It means that he will not free walk in a normal country, and only one way for all people who was involved in this shit, it's jail. No way, only jail and total confiscation of his houses, cars, cash, bank account, and other, and direct way of his money and all that stuff what they have on a Ukrainian army. All that millions and millions and millions must directly go on a Ukrainian army needs. Maybe it's a little fixed situation on the front line, because now situation on the front line is really shitty. Good evening, Emmy. Young people are not the only ones who run away to Germany. Yeah, in Germany run away not only young people, middle-aged and adult people too sometimes run away in Germany. Good comment. Janezi, good morning, beautiful people. Hello, my dear Pasha. So glad I have not missed your live again. Yeah, you are lucky today, but on this broadcast we will check I'm lucky or no, because tonight after a couple hours blackout must come, electricity must be turned off. It's controlling blackout by the graphics, and we will see what will be with this. Yeah, I know, Sam. In the United Kingdom, we just sent a politician to 10.5 years for taking Russian money to the jail. And it's normal way for corruptional politicals. And funniest thing that President Zelensky told that all this anti-corruptional investigation was a Russian and American spec ops for disturbing stability in Ukraine. What do you think about this? Write in a chat. In my opinion, it's total bullshit. It's shittiest argue what you can use in this case. Yeah, and I forgot to mention that Timur Mindic was a business partner of the president. In media, that was Kvartal 95. He was the owner or co-owner of Kvartal 95, and if I don't mistake, he was the owner after President Zelensky. But as I told, and now question for everyone: what do you think? He involved or no? He know about this case or no? Yes, question really strange, but what's we have to do? So yesterday I had the news. We have a really good guy in United Kingdom, in Great Britain, is the Harley. Harley, it's men who are working with the Ukrainian, with the cars for Ukrainian soldiers. He are fixing this, he are sending this to the units as a volunteer. But be honestly, I'm never heard about Harley before, but Brendan gave his number and said if you need a car for your unit, just call to Harley. I'm just a text to the Harley. It was a couple weeks ago. He said, Pasha, we have a beautiful Navara for you. It's for $4,100. I said, yes, okay, maybe we will make something like fundraise or something like this. For sort of that Navara was given to the other unit, and Harley write me that he will give a car for my team for free as the beautiful black Navara. I was really surprised because, you know, in our time on a third years of war, it's very rare case when people do help like this, and I'm very happy that world give me a man like a Harley. And yesterday I was informed that Harley mentioned me on his video. He told that it's car for Pasha, a soldier on a Donbas. I'm sorry, Harley, I'm not on a Donbas at this moment, but I will be on the next week. You're not a liar, but on that moment I wasn't on a Donbas. But Harley, if you will see this, very big thanks for you. Very big thanks. Kimsey, I follow Harley too. For instance, yeah, Harley is famous. Harley is the real Daryl, no bullshit. He used to do yacht. Also, maybe he quieted. His channel named yacht. But be honestly, I've never heard about him before. Brandon don't give me this contact. Harley is a heart of gold. Yeah, it's true. Harley is a solid man. He fixes the vehicles, drives to Ukraine, and the car will be in a good shape. He's really worth supporting with money. So yeah, and when Brandon sent me his number, he said, Harley have only best car condition, because, as you know, 80% of the car what's come from the Europe Union, from the United States and other country in the shittiest condition. We say this car Korch. And when you buy pickup, for example, for 3,000-4,000 euros or dollars, doesn't matter, this car will come in Ukraine, and the soldier who buy this car must drop the more money than price of this car, because fixing of the engine is not less than $1,000. Fixing of transmission and other. And is the very rare case when car from the Europe come in a good condition. Because as I know, in a European Union, in a rich country, car and mechanical culture not same as in Ukraine. For example, we here changing oil every 8,000 kilometers, for example. In Germany they do this after 12 or 14,000. If I will change every 14,000 kilometers oil in my car will die after half year, for example. But it's the normally for the Germany. And in some period was very popular to buy car in Poland. We had a lot of the car with the Polish number, and it was popular before full-scale invasion. Same was in Litva, how it correctly spelling, my god. it was popular to buy car for Ukraine in Eastern European country. And when I was young, I thought that Poland, European Union country, for sure they have a good car control. Every year car must be in a good condition and other. And firstly, when I come in a Poland, oh my God, Przemysl is the region of the Poland. Przemysl, and I see this Polish car. Oh my God, is the diesel car with a black smoke from the pipe, and you see on a condition of the cars, you see, oh my God, oh my God. Condition of the cars in Poland shittiest than in Ukraine. More shittiest, and that's why I don't trust to the cars who are coming from the East European country. If you want to buy good car, for example, better if you will do this from the Germany, for example, but not in Poland, not in Lithuania, not in Latvia, not in Albania. And yeah, so now I'm adult man, and I know that better if you want to buy car for you, not for war, just for your family, for your house. It's will better to find car with the Ukrainian millage, not with the European, because I understand that mechanics in Europe it's very expensive. A lot of mechanics don't fix that things what's we fix it in Ukraine. They don't worry about his car. They can change car every couple years, and that's why it's better to looking for the car in Ukraine. It's only my opinion at this moment now, and stupid Ukrainian taxes don't give opportunity to buy personal car by the normal price, because if you are buying diesel car, be honestly, I don't like benzene car. If you are want to buy diesel car, you must pay the big tax for the engine. I had a old Volkswagen. It's the 2004 Volkswagen Touareg. It was 2.5 liter diesel engine. The price of that car it was $3,500 for the cash. But if I want to register this car in Ukraine, I must pay diesel tax and tax for the engine. I'm sorry, it's not diesel tax, in tax of the engine and tax for the age of car, and official registration cost more than real price of the car. If I don't mistake, into 2 years ago, official registration was much like a 168,000 hryvnias, and it's $3,500. It's the same price as the car. And yes, that's why better way if you want to buy a car in Ukraine, not for the war, it's the better if you are looking for the car inside of Ukraine. Taxes included in price of this car. Not many second-hand Forex 4 in a good condition for little money left in Europe. Even Ukrainians come and buy and charge too much. For sure, because what's main task for cars? Is the farms, is the villages, is the dirt, is the mountain and other swamps. Cheap foreign Forex4 cars, they don't drive in a Berlin or Warsaw. As the car for the village, for the hard work. That's why we are understanding why cars in bad condition. Same in Ukraine. If you want to buy pickup in Ukraine, you must be ready that engine in a sand, in a dust, because that guy driving on a fields because he's a farmer or something like this. And yes, I'm understand what's going on with this car. You are not buy BMW or I don't know, Audi. You are buying old pickup. That's why you must be ready that condition of this old pickup will be shitty. Have a nice day, Sammy. Thanks that you are coming on a broadcast. Funny, you can burn a T-75 but can't burn diesel. The bloody army makes more global warming than traffic in Kiev. It's 50-50. I'm agree this and disagree with this. But for me it was a big surprise. It was a June of 2022. I am come from the Luhansk region. Factories burning, a lot of the chemical pollutions in the air. Oil station are burning, and I'm see banners of the ecological activists in Kiev, and I say, what the fuck? Now air dirtiest than for the last 12 years in the east regions in Ukraine, and ecological activists in Kiev. What the fuck? Only a couple of months ago, half of the Kiev region was under occupation. I said, hey man, you really don't know what is the real problem in your life. Bonjour, Pasha, it mesa. I will not read that word after Pasha because I don't know how it's directly translated. But hello, David. We have mod Ministry of the Transport. Every year I think hardly get cars that are sound mechanically but failed on corrosion, that fell up, not a patch, proper cut and replace like new. Corrosion is the not worstest problem on the pickups, for example, because typical life period of the car on a Donbass, it's not more than half of year if you are in active combat. But corrosion is the not biggest problem. You are took this car not for a driving here in your village here. One car can be used sometimes for only for one task. This case happened with my unit. Sorry. Government buy new French Renault Peugeot Landtrek, I'm sorry. Is the good pickup 4x4 car. My dears, one moment, small technical pause. I'm sorry for the technical pause. It's fourth or third technical pause for the stream, but I missed a message on a blue chat. It's donation from the Emmy. Very big thanks for your support, my dear. Thanks that you are joining to support. I will mention it that we really need your support because on the next week we will be deployed. Reports about all your donation you can see by the link on a monobank jar. There is a Word document with all checks and non-reports what we're buying. For your thanks for you, and yes, my dears, your support is very important for us. But I'm told about new Peugeot Landtrek. It was a car, it was a new car, never used, not second hand. Only mileage, it was something like 300 kilometers when this car come on Donbass, or something like 700, doesn't matter. This car firstly going on a combat mission with the FPV crew and was damaged on the first day of the deployment. It was 1 month ago with a neighbor group, and they say, "Oh my God, 1,200,000 hryvnias was lost only for the 1 days." That's why I'm I'm not support this decision when new cars can be used on a more peaceful tasks will waste it on a front line. For this, for one task, for one task car we have cheap European pickup for $2,000 without one wheel. But yeah, it's be honestly, it's not about price. That crew who was in this Peugeot, they survived, they are good. They don't wounded, just a concussion, it's not a problem. But car is just a device for movement. There is just a device for our successful tasks, and this Peugeot Landtrek for 1 million hryvnias did these tasks. Pilots come on a position, they are start flying from that position, and they are destroying Russian vehicles. And if they destroy a couple Russian tanks or killing a couple Russian soldier, it's for Russia is the biggest prize than just a one car for us. That's why all cars, it's just a devices for us. It's just instruments for successful tasks, and from this instrument depends a lot, be honestly. And very bad if you don't have this instrument. Chris Lambert, better than a donkey with a drone cage. Yeah, because it's not a secret. Half year ago we saw a lot of the news in a Telegram channels in a public that Russian used donkeys for logistics, and it was a couple photo from the Russian military. Not is Russian, but journalist. They published photo that Russian infantry move on horses. Cars it's better than forces, and better than donkey. We don't use donkeys in Ukraine now. In Ukraine, very successfully using land robots for logistics. Pasha, did you see the camel the guys brought back? Where did it come from? For sure from Africa, I think. But be honestly, I saw that post with the pictures of the camel, but my dears, I'm sorry, I'm don't pay enough attention for this camel. But I saw. For me, it was a funny post. Zoo, for sure it's zoo, but I don't remember direct where it was. And be honestly, it's the third year of war, and I think that at this moment in nowadays it's very rare case when some animals leave from the zoo. But I saw, if I don't mistake, that was video from the drones. They just find the camel just on a field. Maybe this camel are now in a wild nature making camel population in Ukraine. What is weather like? It's freezing here in figures. Weather where? In a Kiev and Donbass, similar weather, but on Donbass more colder. Today we had a 6 degree, 6 degree, but fog. Shitty weather for the FPV drones because you can fly during fog. But it's work for both sides. We can fly, Russian can fly. It's not so cold if you're just go outside, but if you're sitting on a position long time, it's cold. Ground are cold because at night it's like a -2 degree. More closer to the morning, it's 0. It's still autumn, but winter is soon. Just a 10 days, 9 days to the winter, and yeah, every day is colder and colder. 6 degree weather isn't bad, but fog is creating headache. Not direct headache like headache, but is the headache for the pilots because when fog is falling on our heads, you can't fly because fog is it's water. Drones, for example, don't fly in water, and fog. At first, you see nothing when you fly in fog because we tried to did this today. This trying was failed. You see nothing in a fog. Second thing, fog can damages electrician parts in your drones or something like this. And the fog is the at this moment in nowadays fog is the infantry weather because when we have a big fog, it's easy to make rotation, it's easy to do logistics and other. It's shittiest weather for pilots, but it's very good for infantry. It's mean that you can sleep well because nobody will not fly it over your head, nobody drop bomb on your head or something like this. Thanks so much, Clary Lana. It was a gift sponsor subscription for the David 47. Very big thanks. I don't know what's going on today. A lot of the sponsors subscription. You know, today is a day of the sponsor subscriptions. Thanks so much for this. And Nine Planet. Headache is the not our biggest problem, be honestly. Hi Pasha and all, have you got some cats? Mouse will be moving into the gout soon, saw some in the video clips last winter. Yeah, it's the very big problem in a trench, in a ditches at winter. Yeah, it's true, because if soldiers sitting in a trench, it means that they will have heater or something like this. And in the trenches, in ditches, will be and blindages will be more warm than in outside. That's why Mouse's going on with his Mouse's family, Mouse father, Mouse mother, Mouse daughter, Mouse son, will go directly in our blindages. It will be emigrations of the mouse. And yes, we are ready for this, but cats is the good things for the rear base. If you have cats on the front line position, chance for survival for these cats not so big. And I don't know, it's legal to say it on YouTube or no. A lot of the cats who are lived on an infantry position is the cannibals cats. Sad news about cats. That was a question from the Steve Kelly. Sleep well in rotation isn't easy. Good to know. Yeah, for sure. Because as I told, in a fog, drones don't fly. Our local wildlife park has just completed their second rescue of lions from Ukraine. A lot of zoo was damaged, a lot of zoo from the occupiers' territory, a lot of the animals from the zoo was evacuated, and saddest thing that not all Ukrainian zoo have capability to, or wildlife park have capability to took these animals. Not every animals have normally living in a Ukrainian wildlife park or something like this. Must be less flying days in winter. Do you use those as maintenance day? No, because people must be on a position. Not depends from the weather. If you are going on a position, you must be ready that you will sit in a blindage not less than 1 week. Not less, because logistics are hard. Yeah, flight days are less, but fiber optics, for example, can fix this situation. If if it's not often when you have a fog, for example, during winter, but in a wet environment, you can normally fly on a fiber optics. But if it's too much cold, fiber optics wire will be freezing and you will lose the drone. But fiber optics fixed this problem with bad weather or snow. Your drone just will be more difficult to control, but if you but we have a big chance that your fly mission will be successfully finished in a Russian tank. And maintenance day is the every day for the crews who are not on position, because when you make rotation, one crew go in a position, other crew going on a rear base, and on a rear base every day it's maintenance day. Pasha, would the guys like to get some candles? I make them to last 6 hours. We're a modern unit, modern group, and I hope that we will have couple diesel stoves. It's more better for the blindages, because sometimes snow have a black smoke, And diesel stove, it's compact and it's very good temperature for the drone guys blindage. Stove, it's more better for candles, it's more better for the infantry, because infantry more closest to the enemies, they have a really worse environment for the life in a trench. That's why candles, it's more useful for the infantry. We have some distance to the front line. It depends from types of the drones, but we can normally use special diesel stoves. Steve Kelly, who remembers the raccoon and the orcs trying to get a llama into the van? I remember that raccoon. It was from Kherson Zoo, if I don't mistake. And the shittiest thing that Russians start talking that this raccoon is our Russian raccoon and it will be symbol of our unit. They are really stupid. They are marodiers. They are still these raccoons from his environment, from the zoo. I don't know from where, and they start talking bullshit that it will be his symbol. Yeah. Not only people suffered from the war, animals too suffered from this, because everybody maybe heard about wildlands, not wildlands, заповедник. Wait a moment, I will translate this word. Reserve Ascania Nova. Russian totally destroyed this reserve. A lot of the animals was killed by Russian. A lot of the a lot of the rare plants was destroyed by Russian. Same was in the Luhansk region in the Crimean forests. Serebryansky forest, it was a two reserved zone with a lot of the types of the rare animals and plants, and Russian too destroyed this. Nature suffered from the occupants, people suffered, animals suffered, everybody suffered from this. And what we can do with this? Stop the occupants. Nine Moon Planet, thanks Pasha. I needed to know where the candles can be used. I plan on being there in the spring. So yeah, candles, it's more useful for the infantries, because they have some limitation with the heating device, and it's be honestly, for the infantry guy, it will be not easy to took stove or something like this on his position. Ukreposhta made a sweatshirt of the raccoon. It says he'll be back on it. Be honest, I don't saw this sweatshirt with raccoon. We call raccoons trash bandits, so if Russia want it is use their mascot, it fits. Trash bandits. Yeah, trash bandits, marodiers. Yeah, it's a good mascot. KMC, will you be on a duty over Christmas? I think that I will be on duty till spring, if always be good, if I don't finish it early. But yeah, on Christmas I will be there. we have no weekends for the Christmas. But in my situation. But it's a good way because we are a give opportunity for that guys who there are now to go on a Christmas to the families because they are not less than 4 months there, and we are come to them like as a rotation, and we will give opportunity to guys who are a long time on the front line to go home. AKA Crowd 74. Wishing you all the best, bro. Stay alert, stay warm, stay mean. Thanks so much, Joffrey. There is a documentary called Checkpoint Zoo about evacuation the animals from the Feldman Eco Park in Kharkiv. Yeah, Feldman Eco Park in Kharkiv, located too much close to the Russian border, and that was on a Russian way, on the way of Russian offensive in 2022, and situation was really bad, and this was really dangerous for the animal in Feldman Eco Park, but thanks for God, always good with this. Look forward to see you in the spring. I hope that you will see me early because it will be community post 100%. How old is your godson now? Have you seen him recently? Yeah, 1 month ago I visited him. Soon it will be 3 years old. Not all kids very quickly growing. Yeah, for the last time it was 1 month ago. Not yet, not 3 now. 3 will be in a March. In a March will be 3. Now it's 2 years and 9 months, 8 months. Sorry, it's 2 years and some months. 3 will be in a March soon, but not yet. Yeah, to get his message, please. Oh, Brandon, you are welcome. Hello, hello, Habibi. Brandon is a Uchland. Now he's sitting in a Great Britain, my dears, you know? Brandon avoiding military service in a European Union. What do you say on this argument, Brandon? Why you're avoiding military service in a Great Britain? You're just sitting in Europe and trolling me, yeah? Ah, so, or were you in Sweden? Or in Canada? From where you? My soul memory shades. Be honestly, I think that I'm a bad godfather because I don't remember of the birthday of the godson. Uh, Father of my godson all the time mentioned me that birthday soon, and yeah, I think that I'm a bad godfather. but I love him. I think that it doesn't matter if I don't know when his birthday. I miss the Brandon bathroom tours. His bathroom toilet tours. It was the shame for me. It's not comfortable when adult guy just come in your house and start recording your toilet. My dears, is the not the best feels what can give a Brandon for you. Yeah. And worst thing it's if your toilet doesn't ready for the Brandon review, as it was on a Donbass when the Brandon come for recording my toilet in that house where I living in a Donbass. It's the not best feels, not best. Brandon is a good guy, but sometimes he know how to make a discomfort. It's all about the click. It's yeah. It's clickbait. Pasha's toilet review. We need a toilet post for your positions, Pasha. Uh, One of the oldest shorts on the channel. I understand, my dears, that now my shorts line looks like a trash box because I'm making a lot of the shorts. I'm sorry, my dears. Once of the oldest my shorts video on YouTube, it was a frontline toilet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and if you have interest to this, just go in my shorts, scroll to the first videos there, and you will see surprise. Toilet like this, Brandon don't had on review. Brandon, you are here or no? Why you don't answer it on my question about the shame what you they give me when you are recorded toilet on a Donbass? My dears, maybe somebody say to the Brandon that recording of the toilets it's not normal. Brandon, the stole idea from you. No. Brandon, it was the first who made the toilet review. And maybe his toilet review make me inspiration for start my YouTube channel. Was there toilet behind curtain? It was a shower behind curtain. It was a shower. That is a too old video. Is the Brandon's old video too? It was 2 years ago, in 2023. If you are asked about this case, it was 2 years ago. In not so far from Drushkivka. And that villages where we lived, now it's not safety village. For sure. And my ears, I'm sorry, I'm turning off notification. Uh, it's donation from Janezi. Very big thanks, Janezi, for your support. I'm sorry, my dears, if if I miss notification because I'm turned off it. But my dears, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Janezi, that you are joining to support our team. Very big thanks. Maybe Brandon is looking for a glory hole. Maybe he is looking for the diamonds in the toilet. We will never know. We will never know. Maybe when Brandon will be old and start writing his memoirs, he will describe this case for what he recorded toilets on the whole Donbass. But not yet. I think that our brains don't ready to this information. Nine Moon, to be a political correct, it's boring. Be honestly. Wait a moment. If you are in nowadays in this situation, what's going on in a world, what's going on in Ukraine, if you are a political correctly blogger, if you are have political correctly streams, podcasts, if your post it's just a news line, it means that you are not person. It means that you are an NPC, non-player character, and it's boring to be an NPC. Be honestly. Hi Pasha, haven't been for a while. Is Max still with you? Do you both get together? No, no, I'm 3 years, don't work with him. I think that from autumn of 2023. No, I'm separated 3 years, and yeah, I'm separated. The Fury antidepressants, yeah, hate. Fury is the best things what can follow us in nowadays. Best things. 9 months. True. Yeah, because it's true. It's if you want to see political correct things, just go on a BBC, CNN, government channel, non-government channel. But if you want to hear trash, stupid opinion, less analysis, come to my channel. Sometimes when you start asking me about alcohol and other things, it's two we have on our channel. You will never see this on a BBC. And only on a Brandon channel you have toilet review. Revo, no, not Revo, Red Bull. Revo is the sin. Be alcohol with energy drink, it is the sin. It's I don't know. Revo is the drink for teenagers because it's 8% of the alcohol are there, and for the 45 kilograms young boy, one drinks of the Revo it's enough to be a drunk as shit. That's why I told is that's why I say Revo is the teenager's drink. Did you stock up on a gay forest? I don't saw gay forest very long time. Last time when I saw it, it was in a Donbass 2 years ago, or no? Yeah, I'm long time doesn't saw gay forest. Gay forest is the energy drink, my dears. especially for me. Economical, so much effect in just one can. I think that your body will not be grateful for you, and your brain will looks like shit if you will drink it too much often. No, no, no. Reva is the not best way. I think that for this moment, my heart too don't give thank, and my heart too don't be grateful for me. But what we can do for with this? It's our lifestyle. I'm start to be do you see I'm don't smoke, you know. It's that's why I have no cigarettes to my vape now. But now I will looks like American soldier who are using nicotine pouches. I saw that in American army it's the very popular, and when I was on NATO base in Poland. It's very rare when you can see that United States Army soldiers smoking normal cigarette or vape. Everybody use this shit, but it's better. It's not smells bad, and you can use it everywhere when you want. Coffee and vodka is the old Slav Red Bull. One of the best memes about energy drink. It was a monster Slavic punch. Who wanna know energy drink monster? They know that they have a lot of tastes. I think that is more than 20 tastes or something like this, and I don't know. No, it's unreal to count tastes of the monster. It was very popular meme in TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels with the Monster Energy drink Slavic Punch. That was a video with the Slavic gods. Yeah, it's funny. I will waiting for this taste of the monster. I think they in a trend because couple months ago I firstly saw a Viking taste of the monster, and I think that Slavic Punch will coming soon. They are not the same military anymore. Who? United States I'm a soldier or who? Geoffrey, what do you mean? Yeah, they're still military, but special. Month nicotine is probably better for night ops. Yeah, and first type of this it was a swallow tobacco, and now it's concentrated nicotine in the pouches, but it's not advertisement. YouTube, no, no. But at first it was a swallow tobacco. Now is the pouches. And yes, at first it was for the night operations, but really it's rare when you can see that United States Army soldiers smoking cigars. It's only old sergeants, something like elder than 35 year old. Uh, I don't know this class of sergeant, but you see these guys and understand that 100% this guy was in Afghanistan. 100%, maybe in Iraq, maybe, but only elder people smoking cigarette in army. Young boy and teenagers in United States Army they using tobacco pouches. Tobacco was chewed before it was smoked. American Indians, they used chewed tobacco before it was smoked. I think, if I don't mistake, it's only Europeans start to smoke this. But I'm not a specialist in tobacco history, tobacco world history. But yes, it's in army it was popular all the time, but army trends from the Western country too late come in a Ukrainian army. And if, for example, if it's not a secret that now middle age in the Ukrainian army it's 45 year old and plus, and it's the adult guys, and usually smoking cigarette. And if you will say, hey man, would you like nicotine pouches, they will say, it's the bullshit and other cigarettes more healthy and other shit, your stomachs will die and other. But yeah, it's the old school cigarette, it's old school. But I'll be honest, I don't smoking cigarette very often because it's the smells like shit for me. Now. So, my dears, it's close to midnight. How long our broadcast? 1.5 hour. 1.5 hour. I think that soon we will finish our broadcast, my dears. Yeah, I know that tomorrow weekend, but last week was a really difficult. Next week deployment, we must very intensive prepare it, training and other training. Yeah, that's, be honest, I'm a little exhausted for this time, but it was wait a moment, I'm sorry. But doesn't matter, I should have this stream because it's the last opportunity to normal communication with you, my dears, for the closest time, as I told. If always be good. First weekend, then we are again meet online on our broadcast, talking about everywhere in this world, tobacco, cats, raccoons, Russian political corruption, and other. But yeah, I will be on a contact, not all the time, but I promise all people who had a gift, sponsor subscription, they will have access to the link to direct chat in a Google chat, my dears. You can use it and join there. Who doesn't join there, you will see updates. On a community post. I think that it will be some content. And yeah, always be good. I hope I will survive. I must back because I'm still not published 3 video on a channel because I'm honestly had no time for editing this. But yeah, always be good, I think. Mark, Pasha, will you still be able to see our donation and messages when you're away? For sure, as I told, I will be on a contact. I don't promise that every day, but you know that I'm not on a contact every day when I'm in Kiev. On a war, it's I will have opportunity to see this and to see your messages, comments in a community post. I'm see all of this and always be good. I'm just said that I will now have opportunity for streaming, but in general nothing changed. Nah, I think that I will come with many stories. I'm glad I got this live. I hope everything goes well for you guys. Ukrainian bravery and intelligence will be remembered forever. Thanks so much. I'm smoking for you. Stay strong. Thanks. You are save my health, Joffrey. Okay, my dears. Be with me. We don't lose a We don't lose a contact. Wait for updates. Always be good. Thanks that you are visit this broadcast. Thanks that you will have time with me. Thanks for the good conversation, for the active chat, and thanks for the people who are supporting us. Your support it's very important for me and my team. 1 year ago I was alone. Now I have not. I can't say the secret how many kids I have, but it's enough kids. Enough war. Yeah, and thanks so much that you with us, my dears. See ya later.